This is Abhishek from Group 13. Our project title is Medical Translation Tool. The main objective of our tool is, or tool slash project, is to translate a drug's name into its localized equivalent. So this is our burndown chart. As you can see, it's not yet complete, but we still have 2 days left on our sprint, and we have one task open, which we plan on completing it tomorrow. It's a research task, so we would like to take all the time which we have. This is how our sprint one looked like with the user stories. I'll go over a few. The number 27 is just a setting up of the Notion profile, which the sponsor asked us to do. It was assigned to everyone. Everyone need to set a profile. The users number story number 6 is a small setting up the meeting with sponsor. User number 13, user story number 13 is the one which we have to research the current technologies used by the current translating tools, to get familiarized with the technologies, what they want, what they are using. So user story number 1 will probably the only user story which will be moving forward to the next sprint, as this is related to the GitHub and GitLab. Our sponsor said he will give us the access to the GitHub, company GitHub, but it is not the case till now. We still are looking for access to the GitHub code, and we will probably ship this to the next sprint. This is our user number 15 is the basic. So the sponsor has allotted us few exams which you need to take upon, and few psychological and few other exams, personality exams. But depending on the results of which, we will decide the roles of team lead and the knowledge master. So the user story 18 is more like to finding the data sets on the internet, and we can see if we can use the data set as the base or data set to translate the medical terms. And the number 17 is to search the available dataset. Is that the list of datasets given by a medical CPU team, and we reviewed it. We went through it, we went through all over the list, and we decided few of those datasets might be useful to us, because all the other datasets were related to medical devices or medical conditions or medical treatment plans, and everything. This is all just basic setup user stories, which is self-explanatory. The main user story is our user story 1, which is to survey the existing code bases, and it is to find the similar projects that we are used that is out there currently, in order to determine how we need to proceed with our project. As you can see, it's still in progress. We plan on finishing it tomorrow. And let's take a look at our backlog. This is all the user stories we have defined in the backlog. The first two are our main epics, which we will divide it further into different user stories to get the proper sprint going. And to give you an example of what we plan to do is, let's say you have an aspirin and we want to translate in, let's say, Ukraine, the local language. So the Wikidata is a very useful site which we found during our research. It has a language English, what it's called in English, the description of the medicine, and it's what is also known as in English in different languages as well. So it also gives us about the chemical compounds and everything of this particular drug. So what we did was we took the API of Wikidata and fired using search using aspirin, and this is the returning value, and which we can see in Ukraine it's called this. So which we plan on building our basis of building the base of our product of our tool on this, and we'll go as it go. We'll follow along as the sprint goes. Thank you. That is all.